A man who fears suffering is already suffering from what he fears. Central to Stoicism is the principle that our perceptions shape our reality, and thus the fear of suffering is a clear example of how a distorted perception can create a harmful reality. Think about it. By fearing suffering, we allow it to harm and distress us before the event itself has even occurred. That's why the Stoic discipline of perception teaches us to examine and question our fears, to dismantle them with reason. And then we realize that the sufferings we fear are not as unbearable as we imagined and are within our capacity to endure. Therefore, remember today's Stoic rule. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality.
What was I saying? Lunatics, I think I was saying. Fucking hell, where's this mist just come? Well, this mist has just come out of fucking nowhere, man. It's probably from the river. Regret?
Keep recording.
Oh, I'll do, yeah. So this is...
Evil here, Basil.
Alright, well there you go. That's what it is. So what must have happened here.
Welcome to the Umbrella.
Welcome to Randonautica 46. So we're going to play from Clegg tonight and see what happens. It is a full moon, so we'll see what happens. Quite an interesting place. So I'll show you around and we'll get cracking with the pin. This Clegg is obviously more or less 1551. So, but it depends what document you read. It goes back to 1551. So we're after a gold pin tonight, and we'll see what happens. Clegg there's a story of an evil uncle throwing two orphans off the balcony, and then they died. Obviously, these are tunnels. What I think are tunnels. That's an entrance to one, or what would have been a tunnel, and the second one there. Obviously, pin sheds now for the residents that are here. And this is Clegg Hall. You probably can't see it because it is quite dark, so I'm going to put the DSLR camera on so you can see. It's like someone's home tonight. So that's Clegg Hall. It's got a capture right in front of the hall then, which is good. The top bit where you see the light, which is that's where they threw off the two orphans which landed in the moat, it says in a document. So we'll it's very old round here. The blacksmith's just over there. There's a church, what used to be a church over there. It's someone's house now, so we'll get cracking with Randonautica and we'll see what we get on this full moon on a Saturday night. So this is my first attempt at obviously trying the pin. I really struggled tonight for some reason. I don't know why. It took honestly about 10-15 minutes to get a pin. It just would not give us a pin, and you can tell here with the wires they were just delaying giving you a pin, and that's what it says here. Like there must be a lot of people playing Randonautica or something. But I try again, and it's the same thing again. You just see the wires there were flying around looking for a pin, and they just can't find one. So I tried to do different techniques to try and get a pin, but when you've tried commit to Randonautica and it's not giving you a pin, It depends how quick you're going to give in, especially when it starts doing stuff like this, and it keeps showing you, you know, there's a lot of Randonauts, when I know there isn't really. I don't reckon there is, because I don't know, there's not that many people play Randonautica now. But again, I try again, and equally, it just keeps doing this for about 10 minutes. I try different pins, and then it wants to give me like a blind spot pin or a persuado pin. I'll explain that in a minute. But again, it's the same. You can just see the same repetitive motion. This again, lots of Randonauts, it says. So I'm in the position here by Clegg Hall, trying to get this pin. But this is that you just seen there is the actual original pin. I'll show you more of that in a minute. But that's the pin that eventually comes through, the gold one. I've got another video that I can show you in a minute. But this is part of what I need to document, is when Randonautica won't give you a pin, and how much information I need to put across to people that want to play it. Here you go again, look. It's just doing the same thing again, where it won't give the pin out. So in this, I try to explain what you've got to try to do to try and get the pin that you need to play, really. But yeah, I want the attractor anomaly, which is the one you see on the left, but I go for a power one here. And again, it fails, you know, I'll show you again. I don't mean to rabbit on, but I have to explain this in detail for people that want to play Randonautica, and when this happens, like what to do. I've had more success around something that's got a positive electric feed, or something that's got energy of some sort. Anyway, again, it's the same thing again. What's that? A lot of Randonauts, it says. It's more or less saying there's too many people playing. But again, I disagree with that. I don't know what's going on here. How you actually get the pin. I don't know how it works with Randonautica. I'm still trying to figure this out. How the app actually gets this pin, and how it's generating these pins, and where the information's coming from in the first place. But in this pin specifically, you know, I need to know these kind of things. And there we have it again. What's that? A lot of Randonauts. Basically meaning, you know, I've just explained previously. So it wants me to play a Persuado pin, which is one pin, which is like the cost of one Randonaut coin. And I don't want to play a Persuado blind spot. I think honestly, personally, I just think they're a waste of time, you know. So I try to just go on to something else just to try and bypass the app, so at least I can try and get a pin. And again, here I try for an attractor anomaly. It's the same thing again. Anyway, after about a 4-minute voiceover, which is probably one of the longest voiceovers I've ever done, we eventually do get the pin. But I have to show you in real time, like, what happens, and when people get frustrated with Randonautica, and like what to do. Just try and problem solve, really. And there we have it again for like the 5th time. What's that? A lot of Randonauts. You would have thought you'd get a quick pin on a full moon, but this doesn't seem to be the case for me. But yeah, I try all sorts. I try near a light, what's got a feed. It doesn't work. So it obviously doesn't want me to play Randonautica, and you could quickly give up. You know, you could quickly give up, especially when you see this yet again. But obviously, you know, I'm quite dedicated. I'm quite persistent as well, and eventually do get a Randonautica pin. Right, so I'm unable to get a pin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to Arthur, which is a doll, which I believe something had to do with that uncle and that doll to throw them kids off that balcony. So I'm going to go down and speak to Arthur and obviously see if he's going to give me a pin, because I'm not getting one here. I've tried multiple times and can't get one. So I don't know whether it's because the moon's covered with the cloud. I'm not quite sure. But either way, I'll have to use Arthur to try and give me a pin. If you don't know Arthur's a buried object that's in the floor. I'll show you that in this video. I don't think I've played from Arthur before, but I'm going to need the energy that's to get the pin, because as you can see, it's just not working out for me. So I'll have to move and try again. I want the attractor anomaly, really, because I've not had that for a while, and every time I try it, it doesn't fucking work. So we'll move further down here. But I want to show you, sometimes you don't get the pins that you want. The pin failed again. You know, obviously I couldn't get a pin that time. So who's that, Jay? One sec, let me show you something, yeah, so you know I'm not fucking making it up. So this is the puddle, yeah. That's on 0, hopefully you can see it. and then you come over here to the puddle, and it starts going up. It's gone on to red. Yeah, it's at me. It's me half here. This is at you. It's gone on to red. Yeah, it's at me. It's me half here. Yeah, it's at me. It's me half here. This is at you. Half round. I'm going to play Randonautica, and you can set. I need a pin from you. Yeah, because obviously I'm not getting one up there, so I need a favour. That's 116.2 on a milligauss with a red. There's no electrons neither, so that tells you there's no positive electric feed. Half, can you hear me? Yeah. Half, leave your voice. And bring it back up here, and it's like 5.2. So the reading that I'm getting, the strongest one is 18, 19, let's call it 20 milligauss. Right, so we're going to try and get the pin from here. See if it works. There's the moon just coming into shot, which is great. So we should get a pin now, right? Because the moon's clear, yeah? So let's see if that theory is true. So I attempt by Arthur to try and use his energy for a pin. It doesn't work, so I start walking up the road. And then, you know, I'm just showing you how difficult this night was with regards to pins. At this point, as the whilst I was moving, I'm walking up the road, back up towards Clegg Hall. And you'll see in the video where I more or less get up to when I get the pin. But there is something I want to show you, and it's this again. Obviously, you know, anyone would probably give up by now, but this goes to show how hard I was trying to get this pin. I thought I'm committed now and I'm not stopping, so anyway, when I do get the pin, I quickly regret it. But before I regret it, I get this, again, no true anomaly, which is usually what I'm used to, or usually what it says when it won't give you a pin, and then here we are. This pin here is in the middle of nowhere, and this is probably one of the hardest pins I've ever done. So let's get cracking with this pin, see what this pin's about on a full moon, see what we can capture on the way there, and, you know, we'll just see what we capture on the tube as well, see if anything out of the ordinary happens. So anyway, let's get cracking. I don't know why I only flakes on that thing, by the way. Finally got one. Finally. So I don't know, it says Hollywood Flake or something, this one. That's what it looked like when it came up on the map.
In 300 yards, turn right onto Branch Road.
What? Oh, I know it's taking me. I think I had a pin like this similar before. So we're going to go past Clegg Hall again. Captures there, that was interesting. More beeps. So I think it's going to take me on to Kill Lane, if I'm not mistaken. So I've put my hand in front of the camera and just seeing if the torch is on, sometimes I can't tell. So there's some people talking here, so I want to try and drown out what they're saying, because like their conversations, like, you know, that's between them. I don't really want to try and record people's conversations, so I'm just trying to drown out their conversations with this voiceover.
Take the next right onto Branch Road.
So this road is pretty old. This is wants obviously to turn right here. It's a real spooky place this at night. The moon's fucking clear as fuck now. It's just blasting down on the where we're going to.
In half a mile, turn right onto Wildhouse Lane, B6225.
Wow. Wants us to turn right. So let's get the tube on because it is pretty old around here. There's all farms up to our left. I think it might be called Knoll Hill Farm or something. There's a torch on. Yeah. So, up this road, yeah, there's supposed to be, at the end of this road, I'll point it out in the video, there's supposed to be a mound here. And this mound is supposed to be a body mound. So this mound is obviously, we're going back to the 15th century where they had, I could just see it ahead of me now. It's just up there, you probably can't see it, but that's where they used to bury people. Well, obviously not bury, but pile people up and then, like a body mound really. Hug. And maybe it's something to do with Black Death, I'm not sure. But I'm hoping you can see. I'll put the night vision on so you can see it. Yeah? 1 second. So that bump, if you can see it, so that mound is supposed to be where they used to bury people. Well, not bury because obviously it's in a mound, innit, you know what I mean? So that's what the guy that told me, called Billy, who lives on this lane. He's lived on this lane for years, he knows so much about this area. So it always might be worth a trek up there one time. See what we get tonight though first. So you can't beat. I was deciding what to do tonight, whether, you know, to do, where to go, and I thought, you know what, let's play Randonautica on a full moon. Because we've had some good results before. So it's half a mile walk this, so I'm not gonna film all the way up this walk because it's a bit pointless, because I'm just gonna be showing you a bit of history really and talking a bit of bullshit, but it is what it is. Sungate, sorry, it's Sungate. Usually see deers around here in the day. Oh, we've got some captures going on here. Even the camera's going out of focus. That's pretty weird. Let me put the tube on, in fact.
Disfigured.
Disfigured. What happened to you, do you know? This farm to the left in a minute. It's a really old farm, to be honest. Remember walking down here once and seeing the plaque on it, and it said something like it might be 17th century or something. So look, just past the farm, yeah, there's not much to see really. I mean, I can't really show you much.
Be careful.
I will be, thank you. So that's the farm really, there's not much to show you. There's obviously someone living there, just some construction going on the way, so who knows. So I wanted to say this in my Randonautica videos. It's 46 now, yeah. And once I get to, I think there's a car coming down my way. I just said be careful. You probably see it at a distance. So I was saying Randonautica 46, next is 47. And then we get to 50. If I don't get 10 likes, I won't be doing any more, which is kind of good because, you know, you never know what to expect in Randonautica. I've had so many experiences. Let's let this car come.
Keep recording.
Oh, I'll do, yeah. That's a bit crazy, that, considering it said be careful, but obviously here comes another car now. Hopefully you can just see lights at a distance. And obviously I've got my torch here so he can see me, you know what I mean? I'm not being stupid. I'm not in high vis tonight, I'm in all black, which is pretty stupid. But I've got my torch so the drivers can see me. When you're coming down a place like this, it's always important so people can see you because safety is a big thing. Right, so this road we're going to come up to, yeah, there's been lots of deaths on this road through crashes. I was almost involved in a smash myself when I was driving and over the oncoming lane obviously went to overtake and we didn't crash on, I'll never know to this day, but that was definitely a near miss. I was actually on a date, funny enough, but that was going back years now. Right, so I'm going to cut it here, yeah, because there's obviously not much else to show you, and I'm getting a bit concerned where this pin's actually taking me, if it's going to take me off the road sooner or later. I was hoping it's going to take me left, but it's not, it's taking me right, so we'll see what it, you know, where it takes us. It takes us on to Kiln Lane now. So I'm hoping to show you like some of the drivers' behaviour on this lane. So hopefully it's nice and calm, but this lane can be quite dangerous for...
Take the next right onto Wildhouse Lane, B6225.
So hopefully there's no crashes or anything. Well, you never know in Randonautica.
God is what?
God is watching. Oh, is he? That's nice. I'm glad Heavenly Father's watching. Right, let's turn right, and I'm going to cut the camera actually here because unless there's something to show you. Why's there a fucking bag in there? Why's there a bag in the middle of the road? What is it, a bag of rubbish?
Continue on B6225 for 1 mile.
Right, I'll cut it here, it's a bit dark, but in fact I'll just keep rolling for a minute. So all that's Rochdale, well some of it's Rochdale I think, more Rochdale over there. This is a big fucking effort for this pin, but it was the only pin that I could get, so I was more than happy to play it. So my camera, my SLS camera just packed in then, which was weird. I was recording and then it obviously just... It just froze really. But it's pretty dark here, like when you walk through there, it's well dark, you know. So there's does Randonautica still hold relevance? Well, we've got this pin and got to get to 50 and we'll find out more. For me, it's about starting locations and moon phase, so, you know, that's what I figured out for Randonautica. You've seen before, sometimes it just won't give you a pin. And a lot of people like stage Randonautica. I don't like that, me. Like, they'll put things in, they'll be disingenuous, really. That's what I'm trying to say. They'll put things in the videos that are not true. This, for me, I mean, my pins are true, but they're not, I won't say they're like popular or anything, you know. A lot of people like genuine pins, which is unfortunate, you know. Anyway, that's just my little rant before we get a little bit closer to the pin. As I talk about, you know, I want to get to 50 pins and then, you know, I'll do another vlog about it and probably that'll be it then, unless there's 10 likes on Randonautica 40 to 50, if you get me. Hopefully there's none that, you know, so. Anyway, I'll stop talking shit, we'll get a bit closer. Right, wants us to take a right here. By the looks of it. No?
Head north on Wildhouse Lane, B6225 towards Lane Sidewalk.
It looked like it wanted me to... The fuck, what's it doing now? The fucking pin. It wants me to go back now. What the fuck? So I did hear some sirens before actually, and it's a full moon. Yeah, hopefully I caught the police in the sirens, because it's always good to catch on a full moon. It goes to show people turn to lunatics. Which is obviously lunar. I don't know if you get it, it's to do with the moon. Here we go. I think this is the third cop car. We're not going that way, we're going right, which is this way. So we're going to end up by the River Beale on this one. It looks like a spooky pin, to be honest, so hold tight. It's fucking... This pin's doing me head in, it's fucking going all over gaff.
Take the next right onto Rochdale Road, A640.
So I've got right turning coming up, so I'll be coming off the road in a minute, which is good. And this is like where it's gonna start taking me to the pin, really. This pin does look... There's something not right about this pin, because it's right next to water. And these are always good pins, actually. So there's a right turning coming up in a minute.
Take the next right onto Whitehead Street.
Well, that car's just pulled in there, that's where we're going to go, just ahead of us. Whitehead Street.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Wait, it says left on here. Just it here. This is left here. Is it? No, no. Better put the torch on. So it sounds there's left turning down here or something. Let me put night vision on because I can't see shit. That's a bit spooky down here, isn't it? Fucking hell. I didn't know about this.
Take the next right.
Right. Let me show you where I am. It just look spooky as fuck round here. So this is where for me it gets spooky because it'll always throw you off onto a little shaded shaded public footpath or something of that nature. I've seen quite a lot of fly tipping recently. I actually don't know where I am. This right here. So it's not far away now, the pin. It's this right here, look. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. Oh shit. So I think I can hear the river beel or something of that nature. This is where it gets pretty spooky there. This Randonautica picks out like little lanes like this that you just walk past. But maybe once upon a time something happened in the past. Right, well, let me, is that what? I can't tell what's, oh, is it mist? I can't tell what that is. Like right in front of me there, it looks like mist or something. You see it on the camera, like the mist, do you know what I mean? You get this on the night vision sometimes when it's misty. That looks like a lot of mist that, so I'm going to put the tube on. In fact, it's getting really misty now, funny enough. Let's put the tube on. Well, you can see the mist, I move the torch away, it's just misty as fuck. Fucking hell, where's this mist just come? Well, this mist is literally, it's just come out of fucking nowhere, man. It's probably from the river.
Regret.
Regret? What do you regret? Maybe someone killed themselves, I'm not sure, because that's usually what a good start when it says stuff like that.
Take the next left.
It says right, actually. It can't be this here, can it? No. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dirty fucking bastard. This bridge here, look. It's taking me right to this fucking mist.
Turn left.
No, it's here. Turn left.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Oh god. try and describe to you what looks to be JCB tyres. Good job I've got boots on. Tell you what, I've lived in Rochdale most of my life here, and I'd like to say that I know it quite well. But fucking, I don't know where the fuck I am at the minute.
Head southeast.
The pin's fucked here at the minute. I thought it was just up here, but it's fucking giving me something else at the minute. It wants me to turn round. What the fuck? That just like fucking. It just looks like there, yeah. It's all white. If you get me, it's all lit up. Yeah, it's probably off the moon.
Head southeast.
But that looks a bit weird. It's probably just a moon reflection. The moon's just fucking clear now. There's no thingy whatsoever. There's no clouds. Birds in the trees.
Take the next right.
No worries. So I heard a story. I want to tell you a story actually whilst I'm doing this. There was a guy I met, yeah, and he told me about Randonautica. And he said he didn't like it because it took him to a field. Trapped. Took him to a field, yeah. Well, look what I'm in. This is a game you play. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a game we play as Randonauts. Right, it's hard to fucking tell where it wants me to go here. What? Is it over there? I think there's a path over here, in fact. There's a lot of puddles and all that. Oh, God. Right into my soul. Ah! Oh, fuck's sake.
Head south.
I'm trying. After I've got through about 1 billion puddles or what? How deep is this shit? Fucking hell. Is this the actual river or what? What I do for Randonautica? Fucking hell. Right, back on track now. With feet that are just absolutely soaked.
Take the next right.
Yeah.
High voltage sign, high voltage sign, high voltage sign.
Is it? Ah! It's deep! I didn't know that was a river Beale, by the way. My feet are absolutely pissed through now. So please give me a like.
Count.
Count. To what?
Keep left.
Keep left. Right, no, it's the other way. It's this way. This has probably been one of the hardest pins. I thought I was going to get it unchallenged, yeah. There's a car coming. Is it down here? It says it's down here. That car stopped actually over there. Right, where the fuck? I'm gonna have to stop this because I'm gonna have to see where this pin's taking me. Right, so funny enough, I bumped into the farmer, I think it were, and he was nice enough to say, you know, you can come down here, and he said, "What, you lost?" I was like, "No, I just need to get to Clegg Hall."
Turn right.
Turn right. So off camera was obviously the farmer came down to see what was going on, to see what I was doing, and I explained to him that, you know, I was lost and I needed to get to Clegg Hall. He was really nice, and you know, he just said that I can come through to try and get to where I need to go. Big shout out to the farmer. I can only estimate I'm about 400 metres behind Clegg Hall, which is kind of in the farmland. And also I get electrocuted on the way back trying to get home as I hit, I won't say I hit, but obviously I touched an electric fence that quickly shocked me back into reality. That's the pin there, in the water. That pin there, I don't know what this pin's about, but Clegg Hall's just over there. So this is...
Evil here, Basil.
Right, well there you go. That's what it is. So what must have happened here. Evil here, Basil. So I'm going to finish the pin now. So I'm going to go back to where I was. Do what that farmer said. So just follow the lane up, and then I should be able to end it. So that's the pin for now, unless something mad happens on the way back. So that fence there, I've just had to climb over. Never again am I playing Randonautica. Fuck me, that was effort. My feet are fucking wet through. I had to fucking end up in some farmer's field. Didn't know where the fuck I were. That was probably... I mean, I didn't get the pin. I got the pin, yeah, but I didn't obviously step on where I should have got it. But fucking hell, that was a fucking nightmare, man. Fuck me, I nearly I got electrocuted off the fucking barbed wire, and then there was like horses running around in the field. I fucking couldn't see them because it was dark as fuck, and I got my balls stuck on some barbed wire. Fuck that. Like, fuck that. My fucking feet are already pissed through now, so who gives a fuck? That pin was probably the hardest pin I've ever done. And I really think that was a fucking rookie error, really, but it's fucking big risk and no reward, really. We're back at the bridge now, so right, I'm gonna finish the video now because fucking hell, that was hard. Fucking very hard. Anyway, nice watching, peace. What was I saying? Lunatics, I think I was saying. So let me know what your thoughts are on this pin. It goes to show for me that there was actually lunatics, because we've seen the police chasing somebody, and then they said seem to get arrested at the end. So whether them two clips were linked, I'm not quite sure. But either way, Clegg Hall is a really interesting place. And did that pin have anything to do with Clegg Hall and the the evil uncle, as it's written in the script? And maybe is it anything to do with the orphans getting thrown off the balcony, or anything else to do with the past? Either way, I'm not quite sure, but this will be a pin I'll never forget.